Welcome everyone to episode 523 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Welcome everyone to episode 523. Thank you so much for joining me live every day at 12 noon Eastern time, right here on Facebook. Thanks for watching on YouTube and listening to the podcast on SoundCloud and iTunes. Facebook is being super glitchy. I don't see comments pop up. I don't see people watching live. I've restarted this broadcast 3 times, and I don't know if it's going through, so I'm just going to do it.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Post it, and if it has to be done again for whatever reason, I'll do it again. I don't know why it's not going through, but welcome. Everyone, today is an interesting episode. It is the complement to yesterday's episode with the chest. So the muscles on the front of the chest are just as important as the muscles on the back of the chest. We've been talking about chesticles. We've been talking about posture. We've been talking about upper cross syndrome and being rounded and being hunched over. And now I'm here to tell you that the muscles on the other side of the joint are just as important. Now we're going to continue this tomorrow because, like I said, I don't know if this broadcast is going through. I don't know what's going on. It says live. I see no comments. It's grayed out at the bottom. This is really, really weird. I don't know what to tell you, but so I hope this goes through. I hope you can see this video, and then we can compound on this again tomorrow. So this functioning with the front and the back. So if you have a person, right, you have this dude here, the muscles, and let's say there's the shoulders and there's the arms, okay? Looking this way, the muscles on the front, we'll call them the chest, and then very rudimentary, the muscles on the back. You have muscles on the front and the back, right? Chest muscles and then back muscles. In short, to keep this basic, again, I don't know if I'm live. I don't know if anyone is catching this, so this is a little bit, it's sad. I want you to catch this, Swole. The muscles on the front cause pulling to the front, okay? I know we just think of pressing and how much you bench, bro, and you know how big the muscles are in the front of the body. The back is just as important because it creates that balance. So think of a scale and you want it to be level, because what happens is when you have muscles that are too tight on the front, it pulls and creates an imbalance around all these joints. All these joints have kind of like target points where everything has to align properly. And if the muscles on the front are, let's say, too tight, as they commonly are because we always do stuff to the front, if the muscles are too tight on the front, it's going to pull the joints out of alignment. So if there is poor alignment in the joints, it's going to affect things like safety, so less stability, less mobility, higher risk of injury, and you're also going to decrease strength. So injury risk goes up and strength goes down. And these are two of the things that you never, ever want to deal with. You never want to deal with injury, and you don't want to be working out if you're getting weaker. You don't want to be working out if you're not seeing progress. So I encourage all of you to continue watching the other episodes earlier this week if you missed them, and to continue watching tomorrow, because I am following this all up with a live workshop in my premium community, premium.swolenormous.com, my private group here on Facebook, and we're doing a whole chest workshop where I'm going to be talking about pushing movements. But this is the basic concept. This is the basic concept that the muscles in the front and back need to be balanced so the joints are properly aligned. It goes back to what we've talked about before with posture. It goes back to we've talked about with the hips, with the imbalance in the hips. The same kind of shit goes on with the shoulder because you have similar joints at the hip and the shoulder. So increased risk of injury, no good. Decreased strength production, no good. You need to create balance. So things like activation of the middle lower trapezius, the rhomboids, and muscles between the shoulder blades, pulling back and creating balance for the pectoralis major that we talked about yesterday, for the pectoralis minor that we talked about yesterday. This is very important. Stretching these front muscles, activating these muscles in the back, making sure that these are turned on and firing before your chest workout all the time, doing your yoga, doing your mobility, doing your proper correctives for those lesser targeted muscles, the middle lower traps, the rhomboids, between your shoulder blades like I talked about, the depressors in your back. So focus on that. Remember, live every day right here at 12 noon Eastern time. Thank you so much for joining me. If this didn't go through, it will be done again, but hopefully this posted a timeline and at least you get a taste of what we were discussing today. Live every day at 12 noon Eastern time. Remember, catch all the episodes on YouTube and listen to this as a podcast that will be there on SoundCloud and iTunes. I'll see you tomorrow for episode 524 and hopefully no glitches. Remember, balance, 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 because the balance in the joint is going to determine the success of your chesticles. Peace, McGee's, deuce, Magoose. I'll see y'all tomorrow.